Have you ever trusted someone so deeply that their betrayal felt like a storm you couldn't escape? I thought Emma was my shelter, my partner through every high and low, until one freezing New York night left me stranded in the rain. Her words, echoing like thunder. The city streets shimmered under the glow of streetlights, the air thick with the scent of wet asphalt and exhaust, the steady patter of rain soaking through my coat. Emma and I had just left a glitzy gala at a Manhattan hotel. Her arm looped through mine as we laughed, her emerald dress catching the light. We'd been married for 6 years, a power couple in the finance world. Me, Jacob, a hedge fund manager with a corner office, and Emma, a corporate lawyer with a razor-sharp mind. Our life was a whirlwind of penthouse parties and weekend getaways, complete with our golden retriever, Finn, waiting at home. But tonight, her laughter felt sharp, her eyes avoiding mine as we stepped into the rain. We'd argued earlier that day, nothing new, just the usual tension about my long hours. "You're never here, Jacob," she'd snapped, her voice tight. I brushed it off, promising a romantic dinner to make up for it. But as we left the gala, she stopped by our car, her face cold. "You need to learn a lesson," she said, her voice like ice. Before I could respond, she slid into the driver's seat, locked the doors, and sped off, leaving me on the sidewalk, rain pelting my face. My phone buzzed. A text from her. "Walk home. Maybe you'll think about what matters." My jaw clenched, the cold seeping into my bones, the city's hum drowned out by the rain. I started walking, my dress shoes slipping on the wet pavement, when headlights cut through the fog. My bodyguard, Marcus, pulled up in his black SUV, his face grim. "Get in, boss," he said, his voice steady. I hesitated, then climbed in, my soaked suit dripping onto the leather seats. Marcus wasn't just muscle. He'd been with me for years, a former Marine who knew my life better than most. "She's been off lately," he said, his eyes on the road. "You sure everything's okay?" His words sparked something, a doubt I'd ignored for months. Emma's late nights, her sudden trips, her guarded phone. I shook it off, but the rain's relentless drumming kept my mind racing. The next day, I found her laptop open on our kitchen island, left unlocked while she walked Finn. My hands shook as I opened her emails. A thread with a name I didn't recognize, Evan, stretched back months. Flirty messages, plans for drinks, a photo of them at a rooftop bar, her lips close to his ear. One email hit like a lightning bolt. "Jacob's clueless. Let's make tonight count." My vision blurred, the coffee maker's hum fading to a dull roar. She'd left me in the rain to meet him, to teach me a lesson while she betrayed me. Didn't confront her. I played the devoted husband, cooking her breakfast, planning our next gala, all while plotting my revenge. The next big event was a winter charity ball at our firm's headquarters, where Emma would be honored for her pro bono work. I'd make sure it was unforgettable. I dug deeper, finding hotel receipts in her purse, a hidden text thread on her phone, even a love note from Evan tucked in her briefcase. Each clue was a spark, fueling my rage. I contacted Evan, posing as Emma's assistant. "She'd love for you to attend her award ceremony, 7 p.m. downtown." He replied eagerly, oblivious. My heart pounded, but I felt a strange calm, like the quiet before a storm. The charity ball was a spectacle. Crystal chandeliers, velvet drapes, the air filled with the scent of cedar and champagne. Emma was radiant, working the room in a silver gown, while Evan arrived, his suit crisp, his eyes searching for her. Marcus stood by my side, his presence a silent anchor. I waited until Emma took the stage, her voice warm as she accepted her award, the projector glowing behind her. Then I signaled Marcus, who'd rigged the AV system. The screen flickered, and instead of her highlight reel, it showed their emails, their texts, and that rooftop photo, blown up for all to see. The room fell silent, the clink of glasses stopping. Dead. Emma's voice cracked, her eyes darting to the screen. Evan's face paled, his drink slipping from his hand. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady. "Thank you, Emma, for teaching us all a lesson in loyalty." Donors gasped, her colleagues whispered, and her boss's face hardened with disappointment. Evan bolted, and Emma stood frozen, the spotlight exposing every lie. I thought exposing them would dry the rain from my soul. As the crowd dispersed, Emma grabbed my hand, her eyes wet. "Jacob, please, I was angry." I pulled away, my voice cold. Angry enough to betray me for months? I left her there, Marcus driving me through the city's neon-lit streets. The rain still falling, but the victory felt hollow. The next day, as I packed a bag in our penthouse, I found an old journal in a drawer, one I'd kept during our early years. A page described a night I'd forgotten, a moment of weakness when I'd flirted with a colleague during a fight with Emma before we were married. I'd never acted on it, but I'd hidden it, convinced it didn't matter. Marcus had been there guarding me at a work event, and he'd seen it all. Had he told Emma? Had my own secret pushed her to Evan? I'd destroyed her for her betrayal, but standing in our quiet penthouse, the rain's steady patter louder than my thoughts, I realized the hardest truths aren't the ones we expose. They're the ones we bury, thinking they'll never surface. If this story soaked your heart, smash that like button and subscribe to Cheating Stories Twist for more gut-wrenching tales of love and betrayal. Have you ever faced a betrayal that left you stranded? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with someone who loves a heart-stopping twist.